Alright, finally got fucking OBS set up so we can do some better recordings. Today was really good for I don't know, price action wise. I thought it was really good. Some people had a tough time reading it, but I think these days you have to be more focused on the lower time frames, because the higher time frame will confuse you, because we are trending up to all-time highs. We're nearing those all-time highs, which makes the higher time frame like confusing or manipulative on the lower time frame. So yeah, some things that I noticed from others that can help you like adjust your trading. So going back into the open, now we can see that over the London and Asia sessions we have been slowly, like it's a continuation sequence, and we have done about 130 points, and London took Asia highs and continued. As you can, there was PXH here, and it went all the way up to let me take this off. Yeah, whatever. It basically, London said on ES, London said these relative equal highs. Well, at least this relative equal highs, but this one was taken by this one. So this was this high at 8 a.m. was one of my draws for the higher time frame. But since we had such a continuation type session in the previous sessions, I wanted to, like, I was expecting to see a rebalance into at least 50%. So first step was to get an idea of what we were expecting in terms of rebalances. So if I just get a consequent encroachment plotted, you can see that we can see that we are in we're still in like pretty deep premium in this range, and we have started displacing at 8:30 after the news came out, unemployment claims, and we have continued that towards discounted prices. So if we keep going from here, there we go, 9:32, we're displacing this 1 minute basis, very likely to get disrespected. There we go. Sets a long wick at 9:33. Let's see what we do inside that wick. Disrespected that wick, indicating lower price action. So now we are entering those discounted prices. So what time is it? 9:39. We're still waiting. Now I have this CB here. So right now I'm focusing a lot on like one-to-one trades and quick ins and outs. I'm not targeting full draws. Just want to get in and out easily and fast. So got this CB here. and we already wicked out of it once. Drew my what do you call it? Fucking Fibonacci. Um, this candle respected it, and we already hit the 2 to 2.5 range, but now we are getting a retest of that again. So let's see. So go into my, oh, this is replay, so I won't see the executions, but I'm quite sure I entered here. So it was a very premature entry in terms of the timing. 9:38. Oh, actually no, I entered after this rejection. So that was the first rejection of that CB. And if we continue, yeah. So between in this candle, the entry was just right there, and stops was originally above on the top of this candle, and it was originally a negative RR trade, but I knew I had this 15-minute 15-minute CB, sorry, BC down there. That was more for draw for this trade, but yeah, that was the entry. And let's see, so that was 9:41. I entered before macro open, which was not ideal. So let's see what happens. Price does go into profits, but then see what happens. We had an internal turtle soup. We had an internal turtle soup and SMT with yes. Oh, let me get a yes on this side. Yeah, as you can see, SMT turtle soup on NQ and SMT on ES, indicating a rebalance. Like, my draw is still clear, but since we got that SMT now, we're basically rebalancing back into that CB in order to go down again. This is why I don't trade SMTs, because SMTs are usually manipulations on either NQ or ES in order to go to the actual draw. So if we continue, we tap back into the base, the CB. There you go, boom. Got really close to my stop loss, but this candle was gave me a lot of confirmation, most of the confirmation that I needed that this draw was clear. But given the choppy volatility, I wanted to save myself from any more trouble and get out at the safest draw. So took profit at the internal low on that first trade. There we go. So let's take profit on the first trade. And we clearly hit consecutive encroachment of that 15-minute BC as well. So it would have worked out perfectly for a oh, also after this huge displacement, my stops were trailed to C of that CB. So you could say it was a 1 to 1.45 RR trade on the first one. And then if we continue, now I also had this this is also an external draw that was right below that BC, and now that we swept that BC and my -4 standard deviation from that displacement from that CB got met, there are two confluences, like an external sweep and also a -4 of standard deviation met. right here, plus most important was ES ES hitting the CE of this data lows, the data wake, which was giving me a lot of confirmation or confluences to expect a reversal to the higher time frame draws, which is these highs up here. So waiting to see what happens here. The next candle gave us a displacement up, and basically now I'm trying to trade a reversal setup, trying to see what happens here. Are we respecting this order block or not? So if I draw the order block right here, we respected the CE of the order block, and as soon as I saw that we are not reaching any further down here, I took my entry in between this candle, and my target should have been these internal highs, but again I wanted to reduce my risk, and I only targeted these 15-second I only target these 15-second highs, or this internal, you could call it an internal high right there. But the risk reward was good since my entry was pretty early. Another 1.42 RR trade, and this was hit pretty fast, I think. Yeah, 2-minute trades, again focusing on these really quick trades, close to one-to-one trades, but this was clearly drawing all the way up here and even more, as you guys see later on. Pretty much bottom that range. Yep, so those were the two W trades. Let me exit replay. The TP was here. So yeah, very clean trades. Just gotta react off of the low time frame price action, not getting lost in the high time frame. Because as you can see, when I look at this high time frame, just slow, steady continuations up can really confuse. Make you confuse a lot. So focusing on what we are doing, what price is telling you in the lower time frames, and where where price is drawing in the lower time frames, can help you avoid that confusion. So that's what I did today, and ideal entry for the first trade was right on the macro open. This was pretty kind of premature, but again, setting those stop losses at the right place above that above the CB, because if the CB gets disrespected, this trade is invalid. So setting the stop loss in the right place saved me from that one, and that was trailed here afterwards. But second trade was much more cleaner, and target could have been these internal highs, but again, these one-to-ones or quick trades really pay out in these conditions. So yep, that was it, and it was, I think, today was around $1,600 in profits. Traded 2 contracts on each trade. Yeah, I think this yeah, that was just some flip that I did, $400 loss, but let's say let's subtract that from 1,600. I still have $1,400, sorry, $1,200 in profits after that little flip. I'm not sure where that happened. Probably trying to enter, but closed. Yeah. It was trying to enter, but then closed right after testing that the the first trade. But I realized it was too early. 9:39, closed it for a $400 loss, and got the better entry there. So yeah, overall, I would say a clean day. Thursdays are usually has treated me really well. It was another good day again. Yeah, Friday I would not be trading. Fridays are always kryptonite for me, and the Mondays as well. I'm trying to see what happens when I avoid Fridays and Mondays. Um, Sticking to Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays should really increase my win rate and my risk to reward. And yeah, let's see what happens. GG.